This LS Evolve series is brought to you by Keystone Technologies. In this case, their XFit outdoor fixtures. This is a full-featured, comprehensive line of LEDs for outdoors. That's KeystoneTech.com. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Art Hushen. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about lighting and CPTED, especially lighting design principles that really enhance a space. So under the CPTED model, we follow the strategy called natural surveillance. That is a primary focus when we think about designing a site or making recommendations. If I want to improve your natural surveillance, that's easy to do during the daytime because we've got sunlight or coming into the space itself. But what about nighttime? A lot of facilities we see in a lot of our cities now are 24-hour cities, parks, trails. People use those constantly during the evening hours, and I cannot enhance natural surveillance without lighting. So if I want to have lighting, I have to work with that lighting design professional. I have to look at, for example, what does it take for someone to see what's taking place around them at nighttime? How do I ensure that people can see 30 feet around them to identify a threat? Again, can I have too much glare? Can I have too much haze? Can I just make it too difficult for someone to see using lighting? Glare, we kind of refer to glare as our kryptonite when we talk about CPTED, especially using space at nighttime. It just overwhelms your ability to see. Now, glare can either make you feel uncomfortable, cause you to glance down, not look at a particular space, or it is so bright that you cover your eyes as you transition beyond the glare from that lighting footprint, and now you're into total darkness. So now I've got to deal with dark adaptation. And a lot of the work we do with various law enforcement agencies, architects, planners, politicians, is we show them the impact that has on individuals as they use these space at nighttime. Too much glare, again, you can just kind of look down. It just overwhelms your ability to see. A little bit, you're kind of like, that's a little bothersome. And sometimes like, holy cow, I cannot see. And you cover your eyes back into darkness. Now the offenders can easily stage beyond the footprint of the light. And in turn, the threat becomes real. So unless we work to create uniform standards, manage that light source, again, have something we all agree on and maybe codify that as a standard for that community, that city, or that county, we're going to be dealing with these issues all the time. Good lighting, practical lighting, controlling glare, using the right light source and fixture really has an impact on crime occurring around you. Issues we have is working with designers that use poor fixtures, that use poor strategies as far as applying CPTED, including floodlights, spotlights, blinding people. So now we go into dark adaptation where 20 minutes does adjust to brightness to darkness, especially on a trail or in a parking lot late at nighttime. So working with design professionals, we can come up with minimum lighting standards, good design of the fixtures to really minimize the glare, minimize the light trespass, and allow people to see what's taking place around them. If they can see, they take ownership, they use the space, and once again, it makes it difficult for an offender to come in and commit a crime. Now, when we do use the space at nighttime, and we feel to is good lighting, controlling the glare, getting the light where we need it, which is on the ground, we have to look at the quality of the image you're looking at. So whether I'm looking at real time, looking at my security cameras or my monitors, we want to bring true color rendering or as close as we can. We all know sunlight is 100, but if I can keep it in that 85 to 90 range or even higher, that's going to improve my witness potential. For example, identifying a car, identifying a person. It's going to improve the quality of the space because now I can identify my friends. Hey, how are you doing? Oh, there's Fred over there. Let's go talk to Fred. Helps me see what's taking place around me. Poor color rendering. Again, I see this poor light there, maybe using something similar to high pressure sodium, maybe CRI of 60, maybe 50. Now I lose the color of the car. Now I lose the color of the clothing. So I'm looking at a pure crime reduction strategy. Again, if I want the police or security to really communicate with them, I've got to allow people using the space to get good identification of people that are there. The blue shirt, red shirt, green shirt, we can get that out. For retail, now this falls under CPTED as well. We look about economic corridors. I want to have the best color rendering I can for that space because that helps with retail, that helps in community enhancement, that brings people out to use the space, brings more positive behavior, which in turn makes it a little more difficult for any offender to be successful in that space. Thank you. Had a great time talking to you about CPTED and applying it. If you want to learn more about the program, please visit our website at cptedtraining.net, cptedtraining.net, or if you want to become a member of the U.S. CPTED Association, where you really get to promote these at a national level, visit that website at uscpted.com.